Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I have just spent the last 7 days traveling around Ireland on a tour. So I've got lots and little bits of pieces from the last 7 days. So let's try and make a vlog for you guys. I'm saying hello today from Dublin in Ireland. First stop on day one was to Belfast, where we got to go and see the Peace Wall, and I made my own little mark on there.
Oh my god, this is so awkward.
And I accidentally spelt my name wrong too, but let's just move on from that. And then after that we stopped at the Dark Hedges because of course we needed a cute photo stop in front of those. And then the wind was insane. I literally just ended up with photos of a full face of hair. Oh, and I made some new friends from the other side of the world too, and that always turns out to be a laugh.
Maybe a very naive question, but I'm asking it anyways.
Okay.
Do you guys hear your own accent?
No.
Then we were off to our first stop for the night, a little town called Ballintoy. There's actually only 160 people who live there, and we made a visit to the pub because that's what you gotta do when you're in Ireland. And I had my first ever pint, and let me tell ya, that's a lot of alcohol for a little girl like me. So on day two, we walked over to the rope bridge in Ballintoy. We're walking across the rope bridge in the middle of the ocean. Oh my god, it's so rocky. And we literally had to walk down the steepest stairs of my life to get there. Oh my god, this is so steep. Oh, well, we made it. And this is where we really saw our first glimpse of the Irish scenery. It was honestly so beautiful. I probably could have spent the whole day there just watching the waves crash and crash. It was so relaxing. And then day three was a little bit more boring. We basically just spent the whole day on the bus because we drove over to Galway. And then that night got a little rowdy. We went on a pub crawl, and then somehow this happened. It's all over. When I'm wiser and I'm older. So then on day four we took a ferry over to the island of Inishmore, and we climbed and climbed up to this top of this gorgeous fort that looked over the ocean. It was honestly amazing, and it was probably the coldest day of the whole tour, despite me going and buying a new jacket literally just for Ireland because all of the clothes I bought weren't warm enough for the temperatures that were there. And we also ended up soaking wet because it was pouring rain all day. And I definitely wasn't smart with my jacket choice because I didn't get one that was waterproof or had a hood. What were you thinking, Ryles? Definitely went cute over practical. And then that brings us to day 5 of the tour, where our first little stop was to the Leprechaun wishing well. Don't think the leprechauns liked me. And then we went to the cliffs of Moher, which were just the most stunning cliffs I have ever seen, looking out over the ocean. And then the sun decided to come out for a cheeky play, which made the day so much better. I was seriously getting over the rain. And then the next day, which brings us to day 6 of the tour, we went to the beach. Nah, I'm just kidding. I couldn't swim in those freezing cold temperatures, but we just went to go have a look over the Dingle Peninsula, and we did stop at a little beach there, but I definitely did not swim in that water.
Really, really fun.
Literally blinded by the sun right now. It's so sunny.
It's beautifully sunny.
So that night was our very last night of the tour, and I was honestly so sad for it to be over. I had made such great friends, so we definitely had to go out with a bang. Here's to our last night! I'm honestly not too sure what happened that night. There was a lot of dancing and a lot of alcohol, and then for some reason I thought that I was in Back to the Future. I'm in Back to the Future! And I got zapped back in time. I definitely think I drank a few too many pints. And that is the end of my tour of Ireland. So right now I am sitting in a hotel room at the Dublin airport because I have a flight hella early tomorrow morning because I am flying to Milan to meet my mom, who I haven't seen in 3 months. So I'm super excited to be seeing her, and I will definitely have some vlogs out for you guys of Italy because that's where I'll be spending the next month. So thank you all so much for watching this video, guys. I really appreciate it. I love you all so much, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new and give this video a thumbs up because it really helps me out. And I will speak to you soon. Bye!